Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We are going to do another beginner's tutorial guide for the Alcor Exchange. This is the last one that we're doing. If you missed the first three that we did, where we went through the basics of the Alcor Exchange, we went through the swap functions, and we also went through liquidity pools, go ahead and check out those videos. They are very detailed as far as going through how to use each of these functions. And if you're anything like me, you're going to be using either the swap or the market on a regular basis. So it's good that you go ahead and go through those guides to make sure you know how to use them. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Again, just like all the other videos, this is the Alcor Exchange. It's wax.alcor.exchange. I have a link in the description down below. And this is the main screen that you're going to see when you go to there. Go ahead and make sure that you're logged in. You'll see I'm already logged in. And then what we want to go through today is the markets. This is very, very, very similar to stock exchange, also very similar to a lot of the other exchanges that are out there. What you do with this is you're exchanging between two different tokens. The only difference is the swap, you basically go at the market rate. It's defined at the time you click that button. It is the market rate, and you cannot change it. With the markets, you can go ahead and set you can set some limits on whether you want to sell for a certain amount, and we'll go through some of those details here in a second. When you first click on markets, it gives you the list of what's currently on the market now, and it's sorted by 7-day volume. It gives you the highest one first, excluding the promoted. So keep that in mind. This brawler is promoted, so it is not the highest exchanged one. It's right now, at the time of this recording, it is the mining network token, which is BTK. And then it goes down from there, RMI, TLM, and so forth down. You're going to see the 7-day volume. You're going to see the 24-day volume. You see the ups and downs based on the way the market's moving. You'll see the last price that it sold for. And then up at the top here, you have some additional items that you can go ahead and take a look at as far as different ratings. For example, top gainers, top volume. This is 24-hour based, and you can sort by anything you want. Say you just want to see the top volumes over the last 24 hours. You can go ahead and click on that. Say you want the highest priced ones. You can go ahead and click on that and see what the highest prices are, and so forth. What we're going to do for today's example, we are going to focus on BTK. And the only reason I'm doing that is because that's the same token that I've used for the last couple examples that we did for the Alcor Market. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. This is the highest volume, so it has the highest fluctuation. And then once you go ahead and click on that, you're going to see all of the details here. You're going to go ahead and see the most recent buy orders and most recent sell orders. You're going to see the graph over the last right now is the last 4 hours. You can go ahead and do the last 30 minutes. You can do the last month, which is teeny tiny. You can do the last day, and you'll see those all the different graphs that you have over there. I'm sorry, these are not the last. This is by increments of 4 hours, days, and so forth. Apologize for that, that confusion there. And then on the side you have the last sales. Basically what it's gone for most recently. At the top is the most recent, and so forth down the list. Over here you have any open orders that you may have, so we'll go ahead and see that here shortly. You'll see any trades that you've done, and then you see the funds that you currently have. And this is all the different things in your wallet. So I'm going to go ahead, and here is where you're actually going to have your buy and sell orders. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and buy some BTK. Show you how that works. You can go through in the market here. For example, if I want to, I see the current price right now is 4.72 wax. Say I want to buy for 4.68. So I can either type that in here manually. Sometimes I go ahead and click here. It'll automatically fill it for me. I said 4.68, so I go ahead and change that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a limit order in. I want to basically buy 20 wax worth. So I'm going to go down here, type in 20. It automatically calculates to 4.2 BTK, and I'll go ahead and submit my buy order. And then what you're going to see is you're going to see it here. You see it added right there, your little little mark next to it to show it that's yours. And if you want to go ahead and cancel it, you can go ahead and click on cancel. It's going to do a transaction, and there you go. You just canceled your order. Now say I want to go ahead and sell 8 BTK for whatever, and then I'll look up here, say I want to sell it for, let's go 4.86. So I can either click on that, or I can type it directly in here. And then you'll go ahead and I said I wanted to sell 8 BTK. So I'll go ahead and click on that. Just change it to 8. You can, if you click on this, you can sell your full amount that you have, or you can sell individual. So I'm doing 8, and then we're going to go ahead and just double check everything before you click sell. So I'm going to sell at the price of 4.86, sell on BTK, and I'm going to get 38.88 in exchange. So let's go ahead and click on that. Wait a few seconds for it to go ahead and authenticate. And then what you're going to see over here is you're going to see your sell order. And you can go ahead and sit there and wait till it actually comes up. Or you can make some adjustments by canceling it and adding a new sell order. But what it shows here, it shows the time you place the sell order. It shows the tokens you're selling. So you're selling you're selling the first one that's in the list here, the BTK. That's the price you're selling for. It's the amount you're selling, the amount you'll get back, and then it'll show the action. So basically you can go ahead and do a bunch of these. Say I want to sell 8 of it for 4.86. I want to go ahead and sell another 8 for 4.87. And as long as I have the funds in there, it's going to show me another one on here, and say I want to sell the whatever I have left at 4.9. So go ahead and click on that. So what some people do, and I don't advise this, and I don't say shy away from it. You can do your own research and follow your own financial advice. I'm not a financial professional, so don't follow mine. What some people do is they play the market. They go ahead and you see the dips. We'll go ahead and scroll in just a little bit. You can do that by just scrolling in with your mouse. They play the dips. They'll buy BTK here. They'll sell BTK here. So it's, if you want to play that market, that's totally up to you. Make sure you know what you're doing before you do that. Again, I'm not advising that, but some people do that. What I'm going to do, I want to keep my BTK. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to cancel all of these orders and click on yes. So it's going to go through the process. It's going to cancel it. And there we go. I am back to square one. If I want to sell all my sell all my wax and buy all in BTK, I can go ahead and do that. It's pretty easy to do, but it's also be very careful when you do this. Make sure you know what you're doing. Do it in small increments. Don't just sell everything, because the market can fluctuate, and it can fluctuate very quickly. We could have a quick pump, and it could jump up to 5.5 here in a heartbeat, or it could drop down to 2.5 in a heartbeat. You see right here. At one point, it dropped down to 2.6, actually below 2.6, very, very, very quickly. So you could lose pretty quickly if you're not paying attention. And then it shows here, it shows the swap rate. So if you want to use the swap rate, which is currently lower than what you could probably get if you went and you were patient here. So keep that in mind. Lots of things to keep an eye on. Go ahead. You're going to be using this quite a bit if you stay in the Wax blockchain or any cryptocurrency, because you're going to be exchanging between tokens quite often. So familiarize yourself with the markets, with the swap, with anything that's involved with this. Go slow. Double check everything that you do before you press sell or buy. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.